Okay, we're here starting on from the plugins page. This tutorial will cover widgets, which mostly control your sidebars, your footer area, and the header area in WordPress, and that's what makes them flexible. Before we get there, I'll just describe. A lot of the time when you're looking for a widget, it comes right after you've installed a plugin on your plugin page, and you're trying to figure out where to find it, or so a lot of times some of those plugins will show up in your settings tab, but look around, some of them show up in weird places. For example, this spam-free plugin showed up under plugins, which is kind of an odd spot. Uh, to cover widgets, there's go to appearance and then widgets, and this, as you get used to it, should be a pretty popular area for you to access. And all the functionality happens here on the right sidebar. All the things that you could drag and add come in this main content area. And we can take the header, for example. These text widgets are very, very flexible as you get used to using them. However, one unfriendly part about it is that usually requires a little bit of knowledge with HTML. A lot of time it's copy and paste. You'll see I put this PayPal logo in here and it looks really complicated, but all I did was grab that from the PayPal website to display their image, and then I added some of my own text and things. This one I did custom, and there's apparently nothing there, so don't worry about that. In this particular theme, and it will vary by the template and the theme that you have enabled on your site, but some of them might have a home area where you can actually change the home page. Some of them you'll actually edit the home page on one of these tabs over here. It will say home. If you couldn't find it, you could go right over and just type home, and it would show up. In this case, I don't have one, so it doesn't show up there. But in this case, it's pulling it in from a page that I specified from this, what we would call a widget. This is the home left widget area, and I'm telling it to pull in the WaterSafe test kits page. I selected that, and that's why it's pulling in this product information that you see under the home page. And then you'll see with this home right area, I have an image widget, which I drag and dropped. Say it wasn't there and I wanted to drag it in, I would find the image widget, which I'm having a hard time seeing here. There we go. Image widget's right here. You literally grab it and you would drag it over and drop it in. And then I would click on Add Image. It uses the friendly WordPress image uploader, which we'll cover in a later tutorial. And so in this case, I'm not going to go through it. And say you wanted to get rid of the widget that you just added, come down, just hit delete, and you're back to normal. Just mess around with some of those widgets. They all have their own functionality, but they're pretty self-explanatory. I'm going to look at my footer here. I dragged a custom menu again from this area into here so that there's a custom menu in my footer that you see right here. As I said, though, everyone wants a little different functionality. You can get about anything you need, and you just need to spend a little time figuring out what that is that you want and figuring out how to use it. You'll see some of the ones I'm not using that I will be very soon is this one aimed towards posting tweets in my sidebars if I wanted. There's contact forms right here, and kind of a last note is if you ever drag one out of this widget area and you'd like to keep it, drag it all the way down here into inactive widgets, and it will save the settings for you. Just a little time saver.